It have been 57 years since we got a Hulk movie. There are only 3 movies I will consider a Hulk movie, since Bruce Banner is the main focus, including Hulk, released June 2003, which is 23 years old from today. The Incredible Hulk 2008, which is 18 years from today. Planet Hulk 2010, which was released 16 years from today, and excluding Hulk, the animated series, which was released in 1996. So who is Hulk? A lot of fans say Hulk is hard to adapt, which I find is more of a writing problem instead of a character problem. At his core, Bruce Banner is not a monster who transforms into the Hulk. He's a highly intelligent scientist living with uncontrollable trauma, anger and fear that manifests physically when he loses emotional control. The Hulk isn't purely evil or good, he's an anti-hero. It's more accurate to see him as a survivor response that comes to life. What makes Hulk tragic is that every transformation is tied to pain, not pleasure. The Hulk often protects innocent people, yet the world only reacts to the damage he causes in the process. That creates a cycle where he is feared for what he does rather than understood for why he does it. In many ways, the Hulk represents the part of humans we try to suppress: anger, stress, and emotional overload. When those emotions are ignored instead of understood, they break out in destructive ways just like him. So the real misunderstanding isn't whether the Hulk is a monster, it's the assumption that monsters are born, when in his case he's made. Hulk origin story. Chances are you have heard the Hulk origin story before. Marvel have been telling superhero stories for nearly 87 years after all. But before we get into Bruce Banner transformation, we need to talk about a change that completely altered the character's future. When Hulk first appeared in comics, he was grey, not green, and that one decision would influence every Hulk adaptation for decades to come. On Thursday, May the 10th, 1962, something happened that would change comic book history forever. Well, on May the 10th, 1962, Marvel Comics released The Incredible Hulk #1 to the public. The comic was created by the iconic Stan Lee, who wrote the story, and Jack Kirby, who brought it to life. In his very first appearance, Hulk was actually grey. Marvel printing technology at the time struggled to reproduce the grey color consistently. Sometimes Hulk would appear lighter, other times darker, making it difficult for colorists to maintain a uniform look. Because of these printing issues, Marvel decided to change Hulk color by the second issue. They switched him to green because it printed more reliably and stood out better on the page. And honestly, thank goodness they made that decision. Today, the Green Hulk is one of the most recognizable characters in pop culture, appearing in countless comics, movies, and Avenger stories that fans continue to enjoy around the world. But what exactly happened in The Incredible Hulk #1? The comic establishes the origin of both Bruce Banner and the Hulk. Bruce Banner is a brilliant nuclear physicist working for the United States military. He is responsible for developing a powerful experimental weapon known as the Gamma Bomb, designed during the height of Cold War tension. Despite his incredible intelligence, Banner is physically fried and socially reserved. He is far more comfortable solving equations than interacting with people. During the Gamma Bomb, Banner notices a teenage boy named Rick Jones has accidentally driven onto the testing ground. The countdown is already underway. Banner immediately orders the test to be stopped, but the officer in charge refuses. Realizing there is no time left, Banner rushes into the danger zone himself. He manages to push Rick Jones into a protective trench moments before the bomb detonates. The Gamma Bomb explodes. Banner is caught directly in the blast and exposed to massive amounts of gamma radiation. Against all odds, he survives. However, the radiation permanently alters his body at a genetic level. At first, the changes are unstable. Rather than transforming at will, Banner transforms at night into a massive grey-skinned creature driven by raw emotions, immense strength, and primal instincts. This creature would soon become known as the Hulk. But with a twist, rather than Banner transforming at will, Banner transforms at night into a massive grey-skinned creature, right? All the other adaptations, to my knowledge, Banner transforms into Hulk when he gets angry, when he feels a lot of emotional tension.